Do I think depression is real? A lot of people say depression isn't real. I think depression is real, okay? In most factors, depression can be reduced and can be cured. But there are some cases where it's really just an imbalance in the brain, in the chemistry, in 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 the way your brain works. But in most cases, it can be fixed, it can be cured, or at the very best, it can be reduced to a point where you can just carry on your life normally. For as long as I can remember, I've been dealing with negative thoughts, feelings of not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, not finding enjoyment in life, not finding pleasure in simple things. Because I was always searching for the next big thing. And what I've realized is, there's no right way to live life. When we listen to these guys on the internet, we get confused. We lose our identity. We lose who we are, our essence. We lose the ability to think outside the box. We become stagnant. We become rigid. We become fixated on a certain style of living when it might not be your personality and might not be how you like to live. There's no right way to live. And the more you listen, the more information you consume, okay, from different guys, from influencers and self-improvement channels, what happens is you kind of lose your identity. You try to be everything but yourself. And when you lose your identity, you become lost. You lack direction. You become confused. And for me, I became confused because I was listening to so many guys on the internet, self-improvement channels. I became a bit confused. I kind of lost my identity in who I was as a person. And that made me depressed because I didn't know what to do with my life. I did not know my purpose. And the more I think about it, how are you meant to live your life? There's no way to live your life, okay? You need to start living for yourself now. You need to start living not for other people, not trying to please everyone, okay? You need to start living your life and writing your own story. Because if you carry on living this way, you're going to be miserable, you're going to be sad, you're going to be depressed. And the more you try to be like everyone else but yourself, the more confused you'll be. And your identity will be lost. Because everyone, they have a personality. They have a way of thinking. They have a way of dealing with things, okay? And once you lose that essence, you become sad, you become miserable because you lose who you are as a person. And I'm going to talk about myself now. This is kind of embarrassing to say, but I wouldn't really classify myself as this masculine sort of guy, that does masculine shit. I'm not that type of person that does masculine shit, okay? I'm more of I like to be funny. I like to make people laugh. I like to be light-hearted, not take life too seriously. But because I've consumed too much information on the internet, I lost my essence. I lost my identity. I lost who I was as a person. And when you lose that, it's hard to get it back, man. For a long time, I just couldn't smile. I could not enjoy the small things, I could not enjoy having a talk or having a conversation with a loved one. Maybe my mom, maybe my dad. I was too fixated on being successful, financial wealth, making a lot of money. And I lost who I was as a person. I lost that essence, man. I lost my identity. I'm not this super masculine guy. To be honest, I'm not stoic neither. Sometimes I can be a bit emotional, sometimes I cry, sometimes I feel empathy, a lot of empathy towards other people, and I feel a lot. And that's not really masculine, to feel a lot. But it's who I am as a person. Ever since I was a kid, I was like this. I hated seeing people in school being bullied, being made fun of, or being left out, or being humiliated and embarrassed. And it used to hurt me a lot. I'm not this type of person that's too fixated on money and wealth. That's not me, you know. I care about money, but not to the extent that, other people do. And I've been fixated on the wrong things because I thought that's what's going to make me successful, what's going to make people like me. And the truth is, I should not be caring so much about other people. If they like me, if they don't like me. I should be focused on myself now. And just being authentic to myself. Just being the real me. And that's all I can really do, There's not much I can do, but be me, and everything that's meant to come will come. Whatever happens, happens. I don't control the future. I don't control outcome, okay? I can only just be who I am, be authentic, and be the original me, which is this light-hearted guy making people smile and making people laugh and making people happy and having a positive impact on people around me, and just being this just lovely guy to be around with, And for a very long time, I just couldn't. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't even smile. I couldn't even smile, I couldn't even just have breakfast and just look at my mom and just talk to her. And that's what depression does, man. Depression, it takes away from your essence. It takes away from your identity. You start to lose yourself. And I'm slowly gaining it back. I'm not 100%, but I'm definitely getting better. Just trying to be comfortable in my own skin. That's all it is, And what I want to say to you guys, my final message is, be okay with yourself, okay? Be okay inside your own skin. And start to see your strengths, what you're good at, your qualities. Identify the things that make you you. And stop trying to be everyone else but you. Don't lose your identity.